My name is Olga Michi. I'm a travel photographer. I went to Kenya, to the Amboseli National Park, to meet the Maasai, an amazing people who have managed to preserve their authenticity and find ways to interact with the outside world. Surprisingly, many Maasai speak good English and have internet access, so finding them and arranging to meet was a breeze. I decided to become a real Maasai woman myself and experience firsthand all the trials and tribulations of tribal life. The tribe's most respected woman agreed to help me. She presented me with a red dress, a brightly colored shawl, and piles of jewelry that she'd made with her own hands. She's 52 years old, and her name's Naingwana Matura, and she has 4 adult children. I call her Mama for short. Mama immediately gave me a chore. I had to go and fetch some water.
Я не представляю, как это тащить, когда это будет полное. Это, наверное, очень тяжело. Даже пустое, не очень приятно на голове. Давай, мама. Ага. Thank you.
The Maasai collect water from small puddles left in the dried-up riverbed for their animals to drink. At this time of year, when it seldom rains, cows miss the hydration they normally get from plants. When it comes to drinking, cooking, and other household needs, the Maasai get their water from the well at the lodge nearest to the village. Despite carrying heavy water canisters on our heads, we stop to gather firewood on our way back. Mama is the village secretary general. She's considered pretty. The Maasai have their own standards of beauty. A pretty woman should be bold and sport a pearly white smile with black gums. In Maasai tribes, a woman's love for her man isn't just measured by the number of their children, but also by the abundance of jewelry covering his body. That's why every mother teaches her daughters the craft of beading.
We're going to do the construction of the houses. So you're welcome inside of the house.
Mama has gracefully agreed to show me her house. It's made of cow dung.
It's only they need a small window for only ventilation. And you see, if we go out, we'll see a lot of flies outside. but here there's no any flies. So they put a small windows because flies they don't like somewhere dark. If they put a big window, then you'll be able to see a lot of flies here. So they put a small one.
Темно-то как. Ой-ой-ой. Ну ничего, так арендовала жилье-то. Недельку пожить можно. Тесноватенько, правда, темноватенько, душноватенько. Ну, жить можно. Краску для макияжа.
The Maasai people make face paint by mixing special clay. It looks a bit like rust with cow fat.
Такой макияж для них.
Makeup is very important to them. It's used both for beauty and to show social status within a tribe. All Maasai people love milk. It's one of their tribe's staple foods. The Maasai eat only cow milk, meat and blood to nourish their bodies and build up their immune systems. At the same time, they eat no game, poultry, fish, fruit or vegetables.
Да, на мне здесь никто не женится, наверное. Доить не умею, пасти тоже не умею, суп не варю. Сегодня мужчины...
Today, the men are making soup and they invited me to join them for dinner. Ingredients for the soup are cooked in 2 separate kettles. A young goat is boiled whole, including bones, head, hooves, and entrails. The amount of water they use depends on how many guests there are, usually no less than 10 liters.
We don't put any sort of marination, so there's no marinations. It is
No
just
marination.
plain roast.
Yeah. But I think you need boil a little bit
very
more.
well done.
1 hour more.
1 hour more?
Yeah.
Really? You want a dry one?
Yeah.
In another kettle, they boil herbs and tree branches such as Salvadora persica. Tribe members use its bark to brush their teeth and aloe vera.
А также алоэ вера.
So the broth doesn't just have blood-purifying properties, but it's also a natural antibiotic.
So strange color. And
So after the
you will
meat-
drink it.
Yes, right now.
Can I smell it?
No, it is very black. Very nice smell.
Smells strange.
You want to try?
No, это надо. Нет. Это слишком для меня. Кровь для
For Maasai people, blood plays just as important a role as milk.
голодные времена.
In times of hunger, the tribe survived on cow blood.
Маасаи научились
They know how to draw blood from the young calf's carotid artery in amounts that don't harm the animal's health nor kill them.
придать здоровью скотины. Мужчины
The
выбирают
men choose the right animal and apply a tourniquet to make sure it won't bleed to death.
не стекнуть кровь. Если не выходит
If they can't find the artery, they apply fresh manure to the wound and choose another animal.
новое животное.
Cow blood is a favorite drink for Maasai children.
Также
Blood and milk cocktails are very popular too.
She can make it into something like an omelette even, or just mix it with milk and then drink.
Yes, at omelette, where you taking eggs?
No eggs. I mean,
I
it's
didn't
just
see
it's just
chicken.
boiled. It's just boiled kind of milk and put the blood.
Сегодня старик
Today, the elders announced that we have successfully passed all the tests and earned the right to become members of the Maasai people. We also get new names. The asking price for the ceremony was 2 bottles of wine. The initiation ceremony itself was rather simple. The village elder made rounds while humming a prayer and sprinkling us with cow milk. That's how I was given the name Naisula, it means the winner, and my friend was called Namun Yak, or Happy One. In the past few days, I've been asking myself if they could survive in my environment. Whose living conditions are tougher? Their simple and clear way of life in the wild savannah, or where I live, in the modern world? That's how we came up with the idea for our experiment. The brave Olunchai Ale Kassin and his Maasai friends volunteered to help. Of course, getting them to Moscow was a very risky undertaking and involved an awful lot of red tape. But now that I've become one of the Maasai, I had a surge of energy and the desire to achieve my goal.
I've been talking to my colleagues here, and they are all asking, why is that country called Russia? No one has ever heard about that country. Never even have heard about Moscow. So everyone will be interested even to know the story that I will be bringing back. It is really an experience of a lifetime to everyone to be out of the country. You know, we've just, like myself, I've only just been within Kenya, and with them, they've only just been within this area, so they have not even been to the southern parts of Kenya.
1, 2, 3.
Privyat Moskva. My names are Wilson Olunchai Ole Kasaine from Amboseli village in Kenya, on the foothill of Mount Kilimanjaro.
We're going to Moscow, Russia for Olga Mich's photographic exhibition.
We can't just believe it.
I've never seen snow, and it's my first time, so excited.
It's gonna get warm for the snow. I was a bit nervous, to be sincere. And then when we landed in the airport, it was raining snow, and we saw big trucks pulling snow over the. So are we going to walk over there? Are we going to drive there?
And so, my African friends are in Moscow. It's their turn to try the Russian way of life on for size. Because they have no winter clothing, we've had to buy them puffer jackets, hats, and gloves.
Wow, look at the guy! Wow, look at that! All white. Oh my goodness. How do people reach up there? To get to the last floor up?
It's completely a different world. And actually, most people in Kenya wouldn't imagine that a world like this could exist.
She doesn't get dirty, yeah? Wow. Just like very soft. Very soft.
No, this is the biggest square, and we're very proud of our red square. Do you like it? Do you like it? Beautiful.
Even Russians
What?
coming to take pictures.
Of course, because they're coming from other city.
Oh, there's a special area?
It's a very special area. It's the heart of Russia. Here, everybody who come to Russia, they go into Moscow and going to see Red Square because it's the most famous place in Russia.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Beautiful, really
yeah.
beautiful.
You know, we were wondering where are people? There are no people in the streets. But when we went to the metro, oh, this is where all the Russians are because of so many people. And also going through the escalators, oh, it was very scary.
We arrived in a village near Moscow where the Maasai were given a surprise, namely an old Slavic rite of spiritual purification by fire.
Батюшка ты огонь!
Батюшка ты огонь!
Зажги, спали ты с нас!
Зажги, спали ты с нас!
Все скорби до болезни!
Все скорби до болезни!
Страхи до переполохи!
Страхи до переполохи!
Узоры до притороки!
Узоры до притороки!
Огню сворожичок! Слава!
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 You see, the Slavonic tradition in the village was a jaw-dropping because you would have not thought that in a country that is very, very much advanced, you would find still the old centuries traditions existing.
Actually, we have the houses like around Nairobi, but we don't have them in the village. So I've never been on the houses. Oh, it was kind of scary. Especially I thought like the force was going to jump and throw me off.
What the hell? Come on.
Very special.
It was
Very unique.
very scary.
The beginning.
Whatever we do in Kenya. So when you saw that, we saw it similar. So we're so happy. But it's so hot. Oh my, it's really hot.
When the Maasai came to my show, it seemed for a moment that the photographs had come to life. The African warriors bravely faced up to the party animals. It seems that civilization doesn't scare them at all.
I was a bit nervous before we start, but after we get to the stage, we get confidence. You know, where it's here is, you know, people are very friendly, just like where we come from.
We noticed that you have more girls than the boys. Where are the boys? Where are the Moscow boys? The girls, everywhere, the girls, beautiful girls. Maybe are you going to give us some to take to Kenya? Is Moscow going to give us some girls to take back to Kenya?
We don't usually look for girlfriend to marry. No, it's just a girlfriend. And once, because all the marriages are arranged, so after you are done with your girlfriend, then you're done. And or you can even continue after even she get married to someone else, she can still be your girlfriend.
Very scary. I want to get to the toilet fast.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that I could even stand, and it was my first time, and which is incredibly fun. I thought I would, but unfortunately I hold on myself and I managed. But I had just fall once, but no injuries.
Also, we can see Moscow, 17th century Moscow. You see how different it was.
It's a similar way that the Maasai also came through, although we use different weapons. Like, you know, as a warrior, you also have a machete. This one, you can also hold your shield. You can cut that. You can either hold it like that or also throw. Because if you throw, then it might also go like that, and then lands here. I have a lot of good stories to tell the village. They wouldn't believe that I walked on snow. They wouldn't believe that I could take a bath in -5 degrees. They wouldn't believe that. -0, that I was walking on -0, -6. They wouldn't believe. But I will tell them I did and I managed it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Taisula. Thank you so much. Yes.